What's up, YouTube? Back at it with another video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than any other video I've done on my channel before. I'm going to be doing a haircut tutorial on a mid drop fade. And yeah, let's get right into it. First, you want to start in by setting your bald line with your trimmer. Go ahead and set that line in, dropping it right behind the ear just to, get that nice drop effect. And then on the other side, go ahead and do the same thing, going around the ear and dropping it. Staying consistent with your lines to make sure that your fade comes out the cleanest, because the cleaner the lines, the cleaner your fade's gonna be, and the more organized it's gonna look. Then you wanna go in right under that with your shaver and shave under that bald line that you just made. But you don't want to take it right up to the line, because then that's when you'll have a little bit more trouble fading that line out. After you get that all shaved up, you can go in with your no guard open. Open being the longest point, so that means the lever is going to be all the way down because it's open. To fade that line out, there's times where I like to go in, like in this case, I like to go in with my trimmer right under that line just to fade it in a little bit easier from that bald line. And then I'll go in right after that with my clipper, no guard closed. And you want to start with your no guard closed, and then open it halfway, and then start fading up from there, and then open it all the way up, and then that'll fade out the rest of the line. And remember, you want to keep flicking. The better you flicker your wrist, the better the fade's gonna come out, to be honest. Once you get your lever fully open, you want to start detailing. The detail work is what really will bring the fade together and make it look a lot cleaner. After you finish detailing that bottom guideline, you'll want to throw on your number 1 guard open and create another guideline about a 1/2 inch, and just stay consistent with that guideline you already got going on. Then to fade out that line, you're gonna go in with your 1/2 guard or your 1/16. And same way that you faded out that first guideline, you'll do it again. So close, halfway, and open. And then at the end, I always like to take off the guard and just go detail work with my clipper, no guard, all the way open. And then sometimes I'll close it up just a little bit, but not too much, because you don't want to over detail, and then then you'll end up having to go higher and higher on the fade, and that's not what you want to do. Then right above that, I'll go with my 1.5 closed. Same thing with that flick out motion, and then I'll open it up just a little bit towards, like, once I get closer to the top right there, and after that, that's when I'll hit it with the clipper over comb. But yeah, right here, just making sure it's all the same length. And then to fade out that line, that little guideline, it'll look a little softer just because you went in closed. You'll fade it out with the 1 guard open and closing it just a little bit. That way it'll make it look nice and clean. Yeah, same thing with that flick out motion, just to get that line out. After that, right here, I just went in and started doing my C-cup just to clean up the area a little bit more, and I get to see, how my end product is gonna look. And yeah, just make it look nice and sharp. And then at the end, I'll razor it up to make it look even cleaner. Right here, I'm going in with the clipper over comb. I would say if you're not too good at clipper over comb, to practice it a lot. I'm still, practicing it and trying to get better at it, but that's what will bring your haircuts together a lot more. Now you're just going to be fading down into the beard. So following those same steps that you did to fade up, you're just going to fade down. Then just go ahead and line that all up and make it look nice and sharp. You don't want to go too high under the jaw either, because then you could just probably, you know, make the shape of their face look a lot different, and you don't want that at all. Go ahead and clean all that up, and then go in after with your shaver just to get it nice and bald, and you know, make it last a little bit longer because of that. Also line up the mustache, just clean up all those little hairs, make it look nice and clean. Above the lip, you don't really want to go too thin on it. Not everybody likes a thin look. Unless your client asks for it, I wouldn't recommend just, you know, making everybody's mustache too thin. Now I'm going in with my straight razor, cleaning up that C-cup area, getting all the little stubble that was there. That way it'll look nice and sharp, and it'll last longer overall for my client. Pulling the skin, that way you create a little bit of a stretch, and it's a little bit easier to get all those hairs. And same thing with the beard, stretch the skin, that way you know, you're not cutting or tugging your client's skin, and it's easier to clean up all that hair that's right there. You don't want to bring your client's beard too down, so trying to go along with that natural line that they already have, and trying to keep it looking nice and dark. And there's the final product. I hope you guys liked the video. Thank you for watching. If you watched the whole video, I appreciate it. I'll be making more videos in the weeks to come, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. But yep, see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.